everybody. I hope you're enjoying your weekly TME dose, and I'm here to, add my part. 5 minutes of history and heritage of Maastricht, the city we all know and love very much. It doesn't look like weather to be outside, but still, I would recommend you will take the opportunity to go and walk after I'm done talking about this. Maybe not in the dark, but during the daytime, just to have some exercise and fresh air, because the news is dismal and it gets dark very early. So stretch your legs, expand your views, and go and explore St. Peter's Mountain, because that is what I would like to talk about for a few minutes today. Of course, it's not a mountain, we realize that, but it's the Netherlands, So, of course, from the city, the most obvious thing is St. Peter's Fort, which I already told you quite a bit about. Well, the 5-minute version. But the area around it and behind it, stretching into Belgium, is of great interest in all sorts of ways and fit for exploring. You can go by yourself. There is a separate area where you can take your dog and have him off the leash. Everywhere else, the dogs need to be on the leash. Fines are steep if you don't, and annoyance of your fellow walkers will be palpable. St. Peter's Mountain is only about 100 meters above sea level, and you will notice that a bit further south there's a higher area that is not actually part of the mountain naturally. That is a man-made hill constructed from what the cement industry has dug up. Because you will know that St. Peter's Mountain has been destroyed to a large extent. We are now very well aware, or most of us are, of the significance of the cultural history there, of the natural riches there. But in the 20th century, the dominant thinking was, we need to build for the people. We need to build to repair the war damage. We need cement, and this hill is completely made of marl. It isn't really. But it is a type of chalk that can be used to produce cement. So this enormous hole in the mountain is really a mine. And there's not really anything new about that, because under the surface of the mountain, it is riddled with mines. I mean, even in prehistoric times, people were taking out stones. But then they made alleys in the mountain. You can wander them. Do not attempt this by yourself. People will die when they do that. This has happened. Not frequently, but this has happened often enough to, be aware of that being a risk. Contact the excellent guides and storytellers at Maastricht Underground. They will take you there. They can show you St. Peter's Fort, but they can also take you down into the ancient mines. We call them caves, but they're man-made, so they're not caves in that sense. Dotted around on top and on the flanks of the hill are several castle-type houses. There are villas and there are huge farms, no longer functioning as farms, but interesting to look at anyway. It is basically a city park for Maastricht. I mean, it's a kilometer to the Vrijthof. and the large owls who live in the quarry will go hunting on the Vrijthof. So I suppose they contribute to keeping the pigeon population healthy there. Never mind the weather. Bundle up and go explore St. Peter's Mountain. See you next week.